everybody. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
That's great. How was y'all's weekend?
It's fun.
Okay, well, I'm glad to have you guys back today in class. So today we're going to be going over the problem and solution. Remember, I talked to you guys briefly about this last week, but this week we are going to focus a lot on this. I think problem and solution is a great way to help you guys build your sentence structures. And so as I mentioned, we're doing the problem solution activity today. We are going to be using models for giving advice and making suggestions. So what are some ways you can start saying suggestions? What are some ways you can make suggestions? Like, what can you say to a person?
You can always make a comment whenever they're having a conversation.
Yes, so like, how would you start this?
I think she should.
Yes.
It's best if we...
Yes, that's great examples. So let's start by practicing and saying some problems. So let's think about school. What are some problems y'all might have in school, or you know of any problems that might go on in school?
My classes. Yeah. Making sure to get things done on time.
Okay, and so let's say like the time thing. Let's find some solutions for time. So let's say Barbara. Let's say Barbara's having a hard time turning in her homework on time. So let's say Barbara. Barbara's having a hard time doing her homework on time. She's having a hard time balancing her personal life, her school life, and let's say extracurricular activities. Let's say she's in a lot of organizations. She's just a busy person. So what are some solutions y'all can come up for this problem?
Using a planner and writing down the events.
That was a great suggestion for Barbara's problem. Okay, do you have any advice or suggestions for Barbara's problem as well?
I think she should make schoolwork her priority.
Yes. So you're saying, let's say, social life. So if she gets invited somewhere, you think she should just always think of her homework first?
Yeah.
Yes. I think that's a great solution. Okay, so can you think of any other problems that you might have in school? So you mentioned earlier about homework and time, turning it on time. But there's always a lot of problems for students, especially like balancing new school life, work, some people work, extracurricular activities. Is there any other problems you can think of?
Probably getting to school on time.
Getting to school on time, yes. That's a big problem. And what could be a way to solve this? Like a suggestion for this person, let's say the person gets 15 minutes late to class every day.
They can wake up earlier.
Start the day earlier, yes. That's great. And also like checking your phone for traffic. Yeah, sounds great. Okay, do you want to give any other problem maybe, or?
Also like transportation, like they don't have a way to get to school.
Okay, yeah. Some people don't have a way to get to school, and there's always a solution for that. So, what could be a solution for this problem?
They could walk. They could use public transportation.
Yes, public transportation. And also like these new transportation apps, the Uber, Lyft, and all that. Yeah, so these are some great suggestions and advice for these problems. So now what we are going to do is we're going to do a matching activity. And it's basically just problem and solution. So here we have the problem jar. And I'm going to ask one of you guys to pull out a problem, read it out loud for the class to hear. And the solutions are all going to be placed along the table. So let's say you get the jar of problems and you take a problem out. Your job is going to be to listen to her problem, and you're going to have a list of solutions here, and you are going to read it out loud to the one that you think fits her problem the best. Okay, so for this first round, I'm going to give you problems and read the solutions. So if you want, just scatter them out to a way where you can read them. Maybe face them your way so you can read them better. And then again, they're not in the order like as she's going to read them. They're completely random. So it's your job to read through these solutions or suggestions, advice to her problems. Okay, and then again, we are also going to switch off whenever I ask you to. And I have a paper here for each of y'all where y'all can write down. And each paper here has a side for problem and a side for solution. So you don't have to write out the full problem and solution. You can write down A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay? And these are, the problems are numbered. Okay, so just to make it a little bit easier, here are y'all's pens, and we can go ahead and get started.
Sarah is having a hard time in algebra.
Okay, so the problem is Sarah's having a hard time in algebra. So now I want you to read through your suggestions and advice, and whichever you think fits the problem, you may read it out loud, and then you can agree or disagree if you think it goes with it. Okay.
Would it be G, she might want to attend tutorials?
That's some great advice for Sarah. Do you agree with her on this solution or suggestion?
Yes, I agree.
Yes. Okay. So now we want to pair these together, just so we know that this is the problem and this is the solution. Okay. Okay. Now let's try out another one. Would you like to pick out another problem?
Mark doesn't know how to check out a library book.
Okay.
Would it be B, go to the writing center?
What do you think about this one?
I think that one's not right.
All right. I mean, the writing center could be helpful. He may ask someone there, but I think there might be a better way, a better suggestion for this problem.
He should ask the librarian for help.
Yes, I think the librarian is the right person to ask for the help on checking out a library book. And these problems are really common for students. So,
Johnny is confused and doesn't know what he wants to study. It would be he should talk to his advisor.
yes. Do you think?
I agree.
You agree? Okay, yes, I think that's a great way to solve this, or even if he doesn't solve it, it's a great suggestion, advice to talk to your advisor. They are really helpful. Okay, so we did great on those. Okay, so now I want you guys to switch off. So now you will be reading the problems and you have the solution. Okay, so you may go ahead and read a problem off for everybody.
Sam is too shy to ask questions during class.
Okay.
I think it's H. Why doesn't he stay after class or go to office hours?
What do you think about this one?
I think it makes sense.
Yes. Yes. Usually your professors will always offer office hours, so I think that's a great way if Sam is too shy to ask questions during class, and also staying after class and talking to the professor. Yes.
I don't know how to write an AP format essay. I think it's A. She should make an appointment with the counselor.
What do you think about this one?
Could you read the question one more
time?
Yes.
It says she should make an appointment with a counselor on campus.
Yes. And remember, the problem was I don't know how to write an APA format essay.
Well, since it is based off of like a format, like kind of related to like English and stuff like that, that's something you should talk to like your professor.
Okay, so do you agree with this suggestion, advice?
No.
No? Okay. Do you want to choose off another one, or do you think that's the one that should stay?
I can choose another one.
Okay.
So I think it would be B, go to the writing center.
Okay.
I agree.
You agree? Okay. So the problem is I don't know how to write an APA format essay. And the solution for this that we all agreed with is go to the writing center. Okay? Sounds good, everybody. So I think we did a great job working together as a group, communicating, coming up with suggestions by saying he should, she might want to, he might want to, or why doesn't he? You can always give advice by using these. Asking questions is also a way of giving advice and making suggestions. And I think we did a great job by coming up with our own problems, our own solutions, and also putting these problems and solutions together. And thank you so much for coming to class today. Hope to see you guys next week. And we will be talking about some more exciting things. Okay.